Clever.
Upgrade complete.
The darkness rides. Nasperu Unadar. I will comply. I am the blade. Fear is an illusion. I bask in the twilight. I am intrigued. I am the blade of Shakoras. Jagul Enoch. But what would you ask of us? Darkness descends. Clever. By the void. Khartoum. I am intrigued. I will comply. I am the blade of Shakoras. You seek our service. What would you ask of us? I am but a phantom. Khartoum. Jakub. Clever. You seek our service. Fear is an illusion. Nasperu Unadar. The darkness rides. I bask in the twilight. I will comply. I am the blade of Shakoras. I am but a phantom. By the void. I am intrigued. Darkness descends. Clever. By the void. I am the blade of Shakoras. Khartoum. I am intrigued. Khartoum. I will comply. By the void. I am the blade. The darkness rides. My battle is upon us. I am. What would you ask of us? I am but a phantom. Jagul Enoch. Nasperu Unadar. I will comply. Clever. I bask in the twilight. I strike from the shadows. You seek out. I am the blade of Shakoras. I am but a phantom. By the void. I am the blade of Shakoras. Khartoum. The blade claims its own. I am intrigued. Khartoum. But fear is an illusion. I will comply. I am intrigued. Khartoum. The darkness rides. I will comply. What would you ask of us? Fear is an illusion. I am but a phantom. Jagul Enoch. Clever. Nasperu Unadar. By the void. I bask in the twilight. Clever. I will come. You seek our service. I am the blade of Shakoras. Nasperu Unadar. You seek our service. I am but a phantom. I am intrigued. By the void. What would you ask of us? I bask in the twilight. Khartoum, the darkness rides. I am but fear is an illusion. Jakul Enoch. Khartoum.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
I will comply. Fear is an illusion. I am the blade of Shakoras. The darkness rides. Clever. Jagul Enoch. What would you ask of us? The darkness rides. I am but a phantom. Nasperu Unadar. Clever. I will comply. You seek our service. Nasperu. There is no nothing. I am intrigued. I am but a phantom. You seek our service. Fear is an illusion.
Upgrade complete.
Is upon us. Nasperu Unadar. I am the blade of the Narazim. The darkness writhes. I will. What would you ask of us? I bask in the twilight. I am the blade of Shakuras. I am intrigued. Jakul Inak. I am the blade of Shakuras. Katoon. You seek our service. What would you ask of us? Fear is an illusion. I will. Nasperu Unadar. The darkness writhes. Clever. I am intrigued. I bask in the twilight. Katoon. I am but a phantom. By the void. Jakul Nak. I am intrigued. Katoon. I am the darkness writhes. I will comply. I am but a phantom. Fear is an illusion. You seek our service. By the void. Clever. I bask in the twilight. I am the blade of Shakuras. What would you ask of us? Jakul Inak. I am intrigued. I am the blade of Shakuras. I am but a phantom. I am the blade of Shakuras. Katoon. Clever. Katoon. Fear is an illusion. You seek our service. Clever. What would you ask of us? I bask in the twilight. I am the darkness. Alakur de Shakan. I strike from the shadows. I will comply. By the void. I am but a phantom. The darkness rides. I am the blade of Shakuras. I am intrigued. By the void. Katoon. I will comply. I am intrigued. Fear is an illusion. Clever. I am but a phantom. I am the blade of Shakuras. Clever. By the void. I am but a phantom. You seek our service. Jakul Inak. I will comply. I bask in the twilight. Katoon. I will comply. I am intrigued. By the void. I am the blade of the Narazim. Nasperu Unadar. Fear is an illusion. What would you ask of us? The darkness rides. I am the blade of Shakuras. I bask. Fear is an illusion. By the void. I am but a phantom. I am the blade of the Narazim. Battle is upon us. intrigued. Jakul, I will comply. Clever. You seek our service. Khatum, Nasperu, Unata. What guidance? What would you have? Power? Nasperu, fear is an illusion. The darkness rides. I am the darkness. I strike from the shadows. By the book, I pass in the twilight. Jakul, I am but here is Wraith. The darkness rides. You seek our service. What would you ask of us? I am the blade of Shakuras. I will comply. Nasperu Unadar. What would you ask of us? Clever. Jakun. By the void. Khatum. I am but a phantom. I will comply. Clever. I am the blade of Shakuras. I bask in the twilight. I am the blade of the darkness rides. By the void. I am in fear is an illusion. I will comply. I am the blade of Shakuras. You seek our service. I am but a phantom. Nasperu Unadar. Jakul Nak. By the void. Clever. Khatum. I am but a phantom. I am intrigued. Khatum. I will comply. Clever. What would you ask of us? I bask in the twilight. By the void. I am the blade of the Narazim. The darkness rides. I am the blade of Shakuras. I am intrigued. I will comply. Fear isn't a...
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
You seek our service. I am the blade of Shakuras. I am intrigued. I am but a phantom. By the void. Blade of Shakuras. I am intrigued. You seek.
Upgrade complete.
I bask in the twilight. Clever.
Our allies are in combat.
Fear is an illusion. Jakul Inak. Khatum. Nasperu Unadar. I am intrigued. I will comply. What would you ask of us? Khatum. Clever. Fear is an illusion. I will comply. The darkness rides. I bask in the twilight. You seek our service. What would you ask of us? Jakul Inak. By the void, Nasperu Unadar. I am intrigued. Fear is an illusion. I am the blade of Shakuras. What would you ask of us? You seek our service. I bask in the twilight. Jakul Inak. I am the blade of Shakuras. Nasperu Unadar. I will comply. I am but a phantom. I will The darkness rides. Clever. I bask in the twilight. The darkness rides. I am intrigued. What would you ask of us? Fear is an illusion. Jakul Inak. You seek our service. Clever. I bask in the twilight. I will comply. I am the blade of Shakuras. By the void. Not the darkness light. I am but a phantom. I am intrigued. What would you ask of us?
Our allies are in combat.
Darkness descends. Clever. I am the blade of Shakuras. I bask in the twilight. I will comply. By the void. Jakul Inak. You seek our service. Nasperu Unadar. Fear is an illusion. I am intrigued is upon us. Clever. I strike from the shadows. The darkness rises. God, what would you ask of us? I will comply. Jakul Inak. Battle is upon us. By the void. I am but a phantom. I am intrigued. Clever. Nasperu Unadar. I am the blade of Shakuras. God, I bask in the twilight.
Our allies are in combat threatened.
I am intrigued. I will comply. I am but the darkness rides. You seek our service. Clever.
Our allies are in combat threatened.
I am the blade. What would you ask of us? I am the blade of Shakuras. I bask in the twilight. Alakur de Shakan. Jakul Inak. The darkness rides. By the void. I will comply. Claims its own. I am the blade of Shakuras.
space is threatened.
Cartoon. The darkness lies. I am the... You seek our service. I will comply. Nasperu Unadar. By the void. I will comply. Clever. Blade of Shakuras. What would you ask of us? I am but a phantom. Shakul Inak. I bask in the twilight. I am intrigued. I am the blade. The darkness rides. Fear is an illusion. Clever. I am the blade of Shakuras. You seek our service. I am but a phantom. Nasperu Unadar.
Our allies' base is threatened.
You seek our service. By the void. I am but a phantom. Enoch. I bask in the twilight. Cartoon. The darkness rides. I am the blade of the Narazim. Fear is an illusion. Clever. Cartoon. What would you ask of us? I am the blade of Shakuras. I am the blade of the Narad. I bask. What would you ask of us? By the void. Fear is an illusion.
Upgrade complete.
Nasperu Unadar. I am intrigued. You seek our service. I am... The darkness rides. Clever.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened.
Jakul Inak. you ask of us? By the voice, you seek our service. Cartoon. Clever. I bask in the twilight. I am the blade of Shakuras. I am intrigued. The darkness rides. I am but a phantom. I am the fear's illusion. Jakku, not. What would you ask of us? Clever. Nasperu Unatar. You seek our service. Cartoon. I will comply. Cartoon. I am the blade. I bask in the twilight. I am the blade of Shakuras. What would you ask of us? You seek our service. I will comply. Clever. I am intrigued. The darkness rides. I am but a phantom. I am the blade of Shakuras. I am but a phantom. I am intrigued. By the void. Here is an illusion. Cartoon. I will comply. Cartoon. I am the blade of Shakuras. Clever. I will comply. I am but a phantom. I am intrigued. By the void. Fear and illusion. I will comply. Clever. You seek our service. Battle is upon us.
In combat.
I am the blade of Shakuras. Cartoon. I am but a phantom. What would you ask of us? I am the blade of Shakuras. I bask in the twilight. By the void. Battle is upon us. I am intrigued. I will comply. Clever. Nasperu Unadar. Jakku Ina. I am the blade of the narrative.
Our allies are in combat.
I am but a phantom. Cartoon. By the void. I am the blade of Shakuras. I am the darkness. What would you ask of us? I will comply. I am intrigued. I will comply.
Our allies are in combat.
I am but a phantom. Nasperu Unadar. Fear is an illusion. By the void. Cartoon. The darkness rides. I am the blade of Shakuras. Clever. I am intrigued. I am the blade of Shakuras. By the void. Jakku.
Our allies are in combat.
I am but a phantom. I will comply. Cartoon. You seek out. I. Cartoon. Nasperu Unadar. I am the blade of the Narazi. The darkness rides. I am intrigued by the void. Clever. I bask in the twilight. I am the blade of Shakuras. I am intrigued. Jakku Clever. Got you. I am but a phantom. By the void. Clever. I am intrigued. I will comply. I am the blade of Shakoras. I am intrigued.
Our allies are in combat.
By the void. Katoon. I am but a phantom. Clever. I am but a phantom. I am intrigued. I will comply. Clever. Katoon. I am the blade of Shakoras. I will comply. I am the blade of Shakoras. By the void. I am intrigued.
What do you want?
Nasperu Unadar. Jakul Inak. The dark. Fear is an illusion.
Our allies are in combat.
What's that?
The darkness rides. I am intrigued. By the void.
SCV ready.
Jakku. Nasperu.
Upgrade complete.
Go. Lay it on.
Fear is an illusion. Clever. I will comply. I am the blade of Shakoras. I will comply. I am intrigued. I am the blade of Shakoras. By the void. Clever. Katoon. I am but a phantom. You seek our service. I am intrigued. Katoon. By the void. Katoon. I bask in the twilight. I am but a phantom. Clever. I am the blade of Shakoras. I will comply. Fear is an illusion. By the... What would you... Jakku not. I am the blade of Shakoras. I will comply. I am intrigued. Nasperu Unadar. Clever. I will comply. I am intrigued. The darkness rides. I am but a phantom. Clever. I am intrigued. I am the blade. Katoon. Katoon. I am but a phantom. Katoon. I am the blade of Shakoras. I will comply. Clever. I will come. You Survalist. Alakur de Shakar. I am but a phantom. I am intrigued. Clever. I am the blade of Shakoras. I am intrigued. I will comply. By the void. What would you ask of us? Cartoon. By the void. I am but a phantom. I am the blade of Shakuras. Cartoon. Clever. I will comply. I am intrigued. Clever. I am intrigued. I am the blade of Shakuras. By the void. I am but a phantom. Cartoon. I am the blade of Shakuras. By the void. I am but a phantom. I will comply. Clever. I am intrigued. Cartoon. I will comply. I am intrigued. By the void. I am but a phantom. Clever. I will comply. Cartoon. I am the blade of Shakuras. By the void. Clever. I am intrigued. I will comply. Cartoon. I am the blade of Shakuras. I am intrigued. I am but a phantom. By the void. I am but a phantom. I am the blade of Shakuras. Clever. Cartoon. You seek our service. By the void. Clever. I will comply. By the void. Clever. I am intrigued. Cartoon. I am intrigued. I am the blade of Shakuras. I am but a phantom. By the void. Clever. What would you ask of us?
What's that? Give us your... Got no patience. Speak up. Go ahead.
I am intrigued. I will comply. Cartoon. You seek our service. Fear is an illusion. I am but a phantom. Clever. I will comply. I am the blade of Shakuras. Cartoon. By the void.
Got no...
Jakul Enoch. I am intrigued. What would you ask of us? I am the blade of Shakuras. Cartoon. I am intrigued. I will comply. I am but... I bask in the twilight. Clever. Fear is an illusion. you ask, Jakul?
Speak up!
I bask in the twilight. Khartoum.
Just give us your best!
You seek our service. Clever. I will comply. I am the blade of Shakuras. By the void. Clever. I am but a phantom. Khartoum. I will comply. I am the blade of Shakuras. I am intrigued. By the void. Clever. Nasperu. I am the blade of Shakuras. I am intrigued. I am the blade of the fear is an illusion. I am but a phantom. I am intrigued. I will come. I am but a phantom. Khartoum. Lights.
Speak up!
Big job, huh? In the rear with the gear.
I back. Jakul Enoch. I am the blade of the night.
Give us your best shot!
You're here.
You seek ours. Nasperu. I am the blade of Shakuras.
What's going on?
I bask in the twilight. Clever. I am intrigued. Khartoum. By the void. The darkness lights. I am but a phantom. I will comply. I am intrigued. I am but a phantom. Clever. I will comply. I am the blade of Shakuras. By the void. I am the blade of Shakuras. The darkness lies.
are in combat.
By the void. Khartoum.
Our allies are in combat.
By the void.
The Hive cluster is under attack.